Okay, so if you're convicted of a DUI and it's your first DUI, the court's going to suspend your license by law. Okay, and the Department of Driver Services will impose a suspension on you. You can go straight from court if you have what's called an affidavit of first conviction. You can go straight from court, go to DDS, and DDS will give you what is commonly known as a work permit. It's only called, the official name is called a limited permit. It's a limited driving permit. It's known as a work permit because the things you can do with a limited permit basically include things for employment, if you have to go to and from your job, if you have to do anything also related for court or probation, anything that's court ordered at all, you're allowed to use limited permit to do that, to drive to and from those locations. You're also permitted in some circumstances to drive a family member to and from doctor's appointments, grocery store, things like that, so long as that family member does not have a valid driver's license. And you are permitted generally to do things related to health care for yourself as well. The rule actually permits the Department of Driver Services to put on the back of a limited permit, on the back of the actual license itself, other limitations on you, telling you things like what routes of travel you're permitted to take. They can be more restrictive than the general rules. They can be less restrictive than the general rules. But generally what you're talking about with a limited permit, again, is things to and from work, things to and from related to healthcare, things to and from related to court. And that's pretty much what a work permit permits you to do. Now, one thing that's important is the stuff a work permit doesn't permit you to do. You cannot drive outside the state of Georgia on a work permit or a limited permit. So if you get a DUI and get a suspended license and they give you a limited permit, you can't then drive to South Carolina or other states. Number two, you're going to be limited from probably renting a vehicle from any public company that rents vehicles, mainly because they're going to ask you for your license. You're going to hand over something that says limited permit, and they're going to go no. So those are the two big limitations on a limited permit.